Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel with me, Dragonborn McQueen. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. Glad you're here with me to join me. And today I am just in the mood to build. Now normally I do build a lot, sort of weekly. I tend to move my camp and... Really? Death from above? Just popped on... okay. I'm not going to do Scorched Earth. So yeah, I normally pop on and do a build once a week. Let's quickly get back to the current camp, and then I'm going to find a location, build a camp, create it from scratch. So the very first thing you want to think about when building a location is, what do you want? Do you want resources? Do you want access to water? I tend to go for access to water. Do you want, do you want views? Do you want, there's all these sort of different things to take into consideration when building, and I'm going to be looking at all that. I'm going to take you through the whole process, really, the build, and I'm going to be using nothing from the atom stock. So I watch other people do builds, and they do builds with very complex and very, intricate designs, but their builds are full of atom store items. Now I want to see what we can do from the base game. So we are going to say goodbye to the camp. And now it is a nice place, got some lovely bits. I had some fun. I'm going to get a sleep before we go. I will do the... But it's not... It's all the same wood build, apart from a little bit carpeted area. Now, there is something I've unlocked playing Nuclear Winter last night. Let's have a quick look. Okay, it isn't there. Really? Pretty sure I unlocked the... Unless I didn't unlock it and I'm just really close to unlocking it, but I'm pretty sure I unlocked the... Oh, there we go. Nuclear Winter Letterman jacket. Yeah, I just wanted to craft it and have a quick look from Vault-Tec University. Let's take off the... Also, another thing that might be good to do for me is to totally start again with my camp items. I don't know how much I've got in my stash, really. Okay, HIJ. So, Nuclear Winter, Fallout Standard, Sturdy, t-shirts, and select. Okay, I just crafted that. Why is it not in here? So that gives me better. Nuclear Winter. Tracksuit, Nuclear Winter. There we go. We don't need tracksuit. We need the... which one it was. One thing that was remarked upon, so I'm just going to get ready. There was one other thing I was going to change. before we get into the build. Face. Okay, Cindy wants me to. I'm not going to be doing anything exciting, I warn you of that now, City. All I'm going to be doing is looking for locations and building. That's all I'm doing today, and I'm probably going to continue doing this. Once I've dealt with these super mutants. I mean, you are welcome to join me. I'm looking for a good, cool location. Probably want some water nearby, so I've got water purifiers on hand. But that's, as far as that's about it, really. The lead factory was a good idea, but nah, I'm not feeling it. I'm using it for my other characters. Be good to have somewhere different. Where's that super mutant gone? So if you know of anywhere that's, it would be good to make a camp with a good view or something, let me know. I'll tell you something that has not been explored, or I've not personally explored, is the ash heap. I was like, there's a reason no one goes in the ash heap. It's awful down there. And that, well, may be the case, but... run into a rock. Kind of thinking ash heap, perhaps go and scout down there. Of course, I think you would have to have a gas mask on all the time, which possibly... Oh, ammo smith is on. So what do I normally have when I don't have ammo smith on? Hard bargain on whatever next. My cards have been totally messed up. I've been running around with those cards on for ages. That's really bad. So I was PvPing for a bit. Right. So I don't know. Yeah, the inherent problem is with Cine has turned up now, and of course now I've got some enemies. Or was that you killing the enemies? Cine. Oh, you're a female now, aren't you? His and hers matching outfits. I don't think I've got Chameleon. Quest started, Scorched Earth. Oh, they finished it already? That was quick. No, not that I'm bothered about killing Scorched Beasts at the moment. Any cool locations you can think of? Any really nice places? Forest? Maya? What do you think? Forest is... I like Forest a lot. I like the Forest location. It's just nice. But as to where to build a camp, That's nice in the forest. I don't quite know. Do I want to add to an existing structure or build my own? I guess a build your own is always good. So build these nice places for my friends to come and hang out and look at amazing views, and nobody comes and hangs out with me. Yep, here it is. We're playing tricks on you again. I don't know where to go. I don't know. Well, this is part of looking for camp locations. I'm sorry that I haven't delved right into... Right, well, this body is just rolling down the hill incessantly, continuously and unceasing. Will it never end? Are there any high locations within the forest? That's a really high location over there, but I'm guessing that's beyond the game borders. Beyond Appalachia. Careful, break your ankles falling down there. I want my house to be seen from miles around. And I want everyone to notice it because I'm that much of a show off. So I'm thinking Cow Spot's Creamery. Can you build on the bridge? Are we far from it? I don't think we're that far from it now. Now if we head kind of westerly, I'm wondering if you could build on the bridge. That's got no water though. I mean, I did want water access. Not that it's essential, but you need ground as well to put your crops in. There is somewhere you can build near there. Hang on. I just saw some super mutants fall out of the sky.
Where others? White thing.
Oh.
Gone. Run! Run away! White.
It's dead.
Killed.
Okay, I need to make some money with Jack as well, so. Okay. I did build along here not long ago. Or I think it was on the other side actually. I built with you can build something roadside, couldn't I? And I've got access to water and there's a bridge here and Look here, I was thinking, look, you could build, you've got this sort of land leading off here and then, okay. What? Under the bridge. Don't let me build. Let me have a look. Well, unless you place it on top of the bridge, so therefore you build under the bridge. You could. You could have a like secret bit under the bridge, and you could use existing structures here and block them off and make a toll. Could build under, put foundations, then build up to the bridge roof. Yeah. It'd be interesting. I'd have the water I need. Let's try it. Now let's break things down. Things never go as you intend or you plan. Structurally, yeah, that word. Structurally, I don't quite know how I'm going to go about it or what kind of materials I'm going to use, but I guess that will become more evident as we go along. Got access to all this stuff on top of the bridge. It's possible that I'm going to have things attacking. Come on, game. Massive freeze up there. Is that it? Are we back in the game or not? Oh, there we go. Hang on. So some kind of defence would need to be in order. You're saying build up to the foundations. Oh, what are you doing? Get rid of that. But yeah, you could use those wood foundations, but they'd rot away. I suppose, but you wouldn't want to stop the flow of the river. Okay, but these concrete ones we can sort of go through. I think you can. Yeah, look, you can go through. Sorry, what were you saying? Oh, hello AJ. Tested something. I think I'm going to leave you just to it. I was getting the wall to be the same height as the bridge. Oh, sorry, I apologise. Yeah, that's what I was going to try and do. Wait, so what were you saying? The wall... Oh. The top, what, the top of the bridge or the bottom of the bridge? So you only need it to come up and then lock into the bridge, and you can use the roof as part of the ceiling. So I've done it before with Bob. I built under a bridge with Bob, and it was tricky. Okay, this isn't working this side. Okay, I'll remove this and let you start again. They are. If you have the search ammo containers thing on, you can even get even more. I have a kind of vision of how I would build something on the bridge, because you'd still want passage through the bridge, but you'd also want your camp as part of the bridge. See, that's naturally your ceiling. Yes, but if you build there, the problem with getting it too low is if you go and try and put anything on top of it, let me find something. Half the time it says cannot place item in water. Oh, you know. Well, okay, they seem to be a bit more lenient with this floor. Oh, what's the issue you're having here? Hang on. No wall will fit under that bridge to keep it foundation above water was my test. So you need to do as you was. I'm connected to this side, if that makes sense. Well, so you mean bring it out? Yeah. Yeah, and then build up and in to the top, hopefully. But you want to bring that foundation over, because yeah, you don't want it like that on that side. That's fine. It's this side where you are that we okay, you want to kind of connect it up to see. That's because of the unique way that mine out the way, please. Because of the way Bethesda have done things. Okay, yeah, you want it. So what I want to do is try and line it up with this side, like so. Put that there. Now remove that one. No. Bring that one down. And use the current shadow as a guideline. So therefore, hopefully, I bet it's not going to put the wall on there. Yeah. So the other thing is bring it out considerably. Don't jump. Blue screened when you delete the block I moved. What? Oh. That's not good. Wow. It's typical Bethesda, but... So now... hopefully... I would have wood or... intersects with an existing object. So, okay. Okay, how come I can't grab the roof? That's really annoying that I can't. It won't actually recognise the roof part. Yeah, the thing to do. I haven't got many caps to keep messing around doing this, but it annoys me that when you move it a slight bit due to an error, it shouldn't charge you for that. I guess we want this. You can pre-make structures and stick them. I guess the way to do it properly is that, and make sure your wall goes on. Yeah, that. But the problem with doing that is going to be. Yeah, you've got a massive gap there. Actually, I'm going to set up my build menu because I'm getting radded, etc. Most rads help me. You know where Fix It Good was on there, not Nerd Rage, but there we go. Slayer left the team, okay. Might as well have some cranberry cobbler. That's it. Gives me extra loads of quantums. I think move this back a little, but down a little. Going to do Project Paradise on your server. Oh, okay. I'd like to do Project Paradise, but I think I'm going to stick to this. I'll go off and do other things if need be. I do need caps. And I do like... I do... Are people actually doing it then? What in God's name is attacking me then? Ah. There's no one doing it. See, there's no one doing Project Paradise. Alright, that's kind of... It's just slightly off, isn't it? Didn't want to do that, thank you game. I did not want to sink it into the ground. There's always those gaps. This has become a considerable annoyance, isn't it? I might abandon this place. How much caps have I not got? We often build under pylons as well. What we got here? It's concrete, I think.
Smash! Oh.
It was a good idea, but I have tried to build under bridges before and it's not worked, so I don't know. I don't want to continue with the headache or move to a different location.
Right you.
Yeah, not likely, but anyway. We all have dreams and aspirations. Glad to see Seaman can still keep them.
Oh, good.
It's up there. I think right away. I haven't even set myself up, have I, for being out fighting. Really should change my perks. Ah. Yeah, I really just can't think whether to. I definitely want a water source. I like wooded areas, but it would be nice to have some kind of resource on the location as well. So I'm not asking for much, really, am I? And once something doesn't work, you know, I could wiggle and try and make that work, and twist things and jimmy them into position, etc. But it's not going to help, you know, like sort of shoehorn them into position, force them in. Sort of, you get the idea. Builds shouldn't be that complex, although good builds can be really complicated. Try and play a nuclear winter match where you only have melee weapons. That would be hilarious. Bethesda should do that. Should mix it up. Melee weapons only maps. I was enjoying that music. Bethesda obviously weren't. Just cut it off completely. Bit abrupt. Yeah, I mean, once you realise a camp location's not working or not, you can't get the results you desire, then it isn't a bad thing to move on. There's no water up here, really, is there? And also quite near White Springs. I don't need to worry about my setup yet because I'm only in low level areas. But if I start going to high level areas, I might have to. Know what that was I picked up. Big cherry. Oh, I thought it was red paint for a second. Out of the swamp. Sugar bombs. Anything that doesn't break down is helpful to have whilst building. What we got here? Iron, steel. You got access to all of this as well. I really like the boats. I built on a boat before, and in fact, I've done quite a lot of builds that centre around nautical themes and boats. You've got jet ski here, and nicely enough, you've got fire-cap mushrooms. These are quite hard to come by. I say quite hard to come by. They're useful for disease cures. So, is this far enough away that you wouldn't be harassed or attacked? Let's have a look over here. I'm looking for the water source, really, and oh yeah. Yeah, we can put our water purifiers in here. We've got I'm beginning to get an idea, which is, you know, happens occasionally. It's dangerous, I know, but alright, give me a second. I'll be back shortly, but I've got an idea, and it's going to be an interesting one. Or if you're watching this later on in YouTube, you can fast forward, can't you? But Thank you for waiting. I may break for a cup of coffee soon, but I shall see. I'm still kind of trying to work this out in my head. So I said no Atom Store stuff, so I won't be able to use that. That was Atom Store freebie, but let's get rid of it. Atom Store gone. Crest-eyed Death from Above. Campaigner 68 has launched a nuke. I mean, that's from Nuclear Winter, so that's not really Atom Store. It's not something you purchase with atoms. Although it's got the Atom Store symbol.
Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
That's Atom Store.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And that was an Atom Store freebie that everyone got, but I'm definitely probably not going to use it. And that was a freebie. But I don't want to use anything you have to purchase. That's, yeah, from Nuclear Winter. Yeah, it's definitely still in the base game. Before anyone says, oh, it's Atom Store. That's Atom Store. I want to see where this nuke's going. Queen again. I could. No, I'm not interested. We have 23 wood foundations, so. Okay, that's really low. Like sunken. Although, if it allows me to place a wall on there, then no, it won't let me. If you're thinking, am I going to do what you think I'm going to do? Probably not, but it's going to be interesting. People are like, well, that's confusing. Always is. Scottish Beast Queen that's just been killed is back again. I believe a Liberator is trying to irritate me. Took you a while to wander over here, didn't it? Okay, I think that's too low. Complete quests and events while at night, and I completed Death from Above. Well, I'll take it. Bethesda, I will take it. When the bugs work in your favour. I didn't complete anything, but anyway. I just said something glowing up there. I realised it was a firefly. No, I don't want to lift it up. I don't want to move it, should I say. I just want to raise it up so it can stand on mountains. Yeah, that might be better. Hang on. So that was my fear. The angle was slightly off. But I definitely do want to raise it. Well, let's hope this works out better. Yep, there we go. I can add more in, or more to the structure. Right, it's not going to let me pass. I'm guessing that tyre has a collision. Tiny bit this way. Fractional movements. Oh, I can actually pass through the back of the boat. Not that I want to. I may well. Intersects with an existing object, what? And it's let me do the rest of it. Okay. If we get any bits like this that are stubborn, I'll try. Forcing the issue. Alright, I'm not too fast, it's one further. I don't know whether we've got enough clearance to go over. Yeah, we should have enough clearance to go over the cabin. as well. Well, there's one way to find out, isn't there, really? So this is rough, just so I can work things out. Not setting this in concrete, although... I don't know whether you would necessarily want that. It's annoying that it won't place there, but it might not place there because of that. If we move that, we might be able to. Might be able to convince it. No. So I am millimeters off the height. Millimeters. Fractional. It's better to find out at this stage in the build than when you're like right deep into it and you've got everything set down in concrete exactly how you want it. No, I don't think you can raise up anymore. I think that is the limit. So let's move over this side and raise it. Let's use that as a guide. No. Alright. Let's not use that as a guide because it's proving to be that is slightly higher, isn't it? Yep. Oh, let's just bring that back by sliding it. That would be better, wouldn't it? I don't know whether I'm now angled this. It feels like it's angled slightly. I know. It might just be me. Now I'm going to have the problem of it. Okay. If it's not one thing, it's another. So it's getting that starter block in the right place, at the right height. At the correct angle. Right, let's test. That shouldn't be an issue. It's here that's the issue. It's a unique, wonderful, snapping thing. We can't just yes, thank you. It's not complicated. I'm looking with my cursor and not going where my eyes are going. Right, so now possibly have to go one further. Yeah, I don't know whether I like that so much. Yeah, because look, you've got a massive... I'm pretty sure we can go over the top now, though. Load bearing. I did that yesterday. I got trapped with my pistol build. This is gonna end up being huge, I've just realised, and massive floor space. Hopefully though, budget friendly. I wonder if Cinny was over in Scorched Earth. I'm kind of guessing he probably was. No? Practically the whole server's over there. Were you over there, Cinny? If you're watching the stream, let me know. Just curious. If you weren't, if you're off doing something else, let's... Temp. Somebody over there. Level 2. What's this? Put the remains in an open grave. I'm guessing it might actually be on a different server now. Nah, clean the house with stream on in background. Oh right, no worries. So you're not there. You're not here. There were not nearly everyone was there. Yeah, nearly everyone was there. Not everyone, but let's see. Always vigilant. I think that's one of the ones I've got to do. Kill gulpers at Gulper Lagoon. I've got terrors. Kill anglers in the mire. Anglers in the mire might be level up while wearing cultist clothes or hat. Cultist clothes. Now, cultist clothes, that's ritual stuff, isn't it? I was wearing ritual stuff the other day, and I did that, and I leveled up, and it went, yeah. It didn't register. I might go kill some gulpers at Gulper Lagoon, as it's easy atom. I don't think the amount of atom I probably lost out on by not being obsessive about the dailies again. I mean, if you want everything in the game, that's what you've got to do. Be obsessive about the dailies and... Alright, I think we're going to be able to go over the top now. This is... This is exactly what we wanted to test. I don't exactly know where I'm going to have the stairs. I'm going to have them at the back. Ooh. Well, I don't even know whether I need... I mean, I think we've got the clearance should we need it, but I don't think I need the clearance. I don't know whether I want that or not. I'm going to get a stash box out actually and put on ritual clothing, because I can just see it happening, just building away and suddenly popping over the limit and then not being ritual clothing. I don't know whether it means you've got to have the hat on as well, or whether it's just and or the hat, one or the other. Well, I'll put it all on. I can cover all bases, and then there was a time when Jack ran around with nothing but ritual clothing on. So I've got ritual mask, not ritual oh, there's ritual bindings. I've got another mask on me. I may have been intending to sell it. Yeah, there we go. Of course, back in the day, when I dreamed of having a Deathclaw got it, I thought, like, yeah, that would look really good. Now I have a Deathclaw. See, children, you can achieve your dreams if you if you try. All right. I'm building this stuff, but I'm kind of thinking I'm probably not going to be using this stuff. People are like, what? What are you on about? Yeah, that wall, I'm thinking I might have to change out for a different looking wall, like for the metal wall, the brick wall. Kind of getting ideas, and then I don't know whether how it's going to work or whether it will work or not. Right, let's try. Is that budget exceeded? Yeah, I think we're going to have a budget exceeded problem. What's taking up loads of budget? He says looking through all his stuff. Loads of stuff in here just taking up budget. I've right, replace. More haste. Guess I kind of want that sort of wall. Now, let's... Possibly not, probably that. What? Hello? Myrin? Hello, how are you? Um... Probably pushing the budget a bit too far. please spin, thank you. Budget is exceeded, yeah, I kind of guessed you might say that. Lights can also be an issue, so... Let's have a look at lighting. I've got 6 table lamps. I probably don't need 6 table lamps. 2 will be fine. Nuclear winter stuff. Okay. Foundations take up a lot of space as well. Alright, let's go back to what we were doing. Item is floating. How will that be floating? Because Bethesda, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we call a classic because Bethesda moment there. So this is going to be the interesting bit, filling that in. We'll find a way, don't worry. So if anyone's wondering that if it looks why it looks dark, yeah, because is it yeah, I'll put my teeth in before I speak next time. If it's going to be dark, no is the answer. Finally found a use for those pieces. Never used them before. First on the channel, and you were all witness to it. Hurrah! So I don't know whether to have this open or not, or whether to have it, you know, walled over, but kind of like that. Now you're beginning to get a flavour, or just like that. Get a flavour and a feel for the place now. And you could build a second floor there, and there's nothing to stop there being a second floor there. But I don't really want a second floor. I like the openness. Be a bitch to light, but it's if I'm honest, it's going to be a real pain to light. We are a stone's throw from White Springs here as well. Let's see if we can still place roofs, because you get to a certain point and it says, "No, you can't place that. You've gone too high." Yes, we can. We can still place. Workshop budget exceeded, of course. Posts. I'm thinking it's too big. Sorry, catching the microphone. I'm thinking it's just far too big, and that could be the big downfall of the build. And you'd be right. I mean, the way to get perspective is to go outside and have a look. Scorpio's saying you'd be right. Dare to dream big, people. Dare to dream big. Well, let's go have a look quickly. Let's turn around like, are you ready? We can't see anything because of the weather. It's not that big. I don't know what you're on about. It's a behemoth, isn't it? Yeah, but it's got to be big enough to incorporate the boat. The boat. Yeah, but it's not supposed to be big enough that you could build the Titanic inside it, huh? Also see that side of things. I want to use that boat though. I mean, better idea. More costly, but better idea. How many caps have I not got? Let's have a look. 150. Let's go make some caps somehow, people. Is there anything to kill nearby and sell bits of? And all right. As much as it pains me to do this, do I move it again, or do I just take the structure apart? If I take the structure apart, I could be here all day. Yeah, I'll just move it. I'll take the cap cost. I can go make caps tonight or something, can't I? No. I'm going to make a cup of coffee while it's doing this. I shall return shortly. Well, I'm at the end of the game, so why shouldn't I have a bloody mansion, eh, Scorpio? Oh, good. I've, I've done all. I've fought hundreds of sheep squatches. I've killed thousands of scorch beast queens. Well, not thousands, but lots. It's about time I had my own mansion. Okay, I've got an idea. We'll scale it back and work with something totally different, but also exactly the same. No, I wanted to place there. Yeah, come on, game. Okay, so that's the house. Nice to build on a relatively flat piece of land for a change. I'm looking for an area in the forest or mire like this. Yeah, it's having a flat bed certainly helps. No, I did not want you to go there, did I? You skipped at the last minute when I pressed X while you were over there. Come on. Play ball, please. You come and be neighbours and have a mansion next to mine. Instead of doing these builds where you nestle into other builds. Right. Walls. Hang on. Walls. Ice cream. Who's not put a floor across there? And by who, I mean, why haven't I? I see you're trying to build a house. Would you like some help with that? My next build will be a villa style, I think. Single floor but lots of rooms. Maybe just a single stair to a rooftop terrace, possibly. Or you just give me an idea, because I hadn't thought about rooftop terrace, but yeah, that would be a nice little bit to put into it. Yeah, I've got some ideas now. Kind of want to get, what I would love to be able to do is put that on but have clear bits around the side. Oh no, actually I don't need to do any of that. Yeah, I also wanted to make I want to make something interesting, but also something with no atom store stuff in whatsoever. So you can look at it and go, oh, I can build that. Where's the... No, actually, we don't need it there. Yeah, that's fine. These are the most powerful lights that I know of in the world. No, in the game. So I'm using these here to try and light it up. So, final wall. I was thinking, how can I do it? Because obviously I want that in there, but I want the light connected. And there's a simple way. Just so I know what it is. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. That didn't quite work the way I wanted to. Okay, so can I delete a blueprint? What the heck? Let's try again. See if it works this time. Ah, excellent. Got the sound of it. Right. No, I didn't need the floor in there. You're not going to be able to put... Oh. Why? Why, Bethesda? Honestly, why? It was not that complicated. I just wanted the wall and the light. You didn't need to put the floor there. In fact, the fact that you're putting the floor there is really irritating. Right. Right, that's 2 bits. That's it. That's fine. Right. Don't know why I keep doing that. Yes, done it. Now it should have a light in. Let's have a look. Yes, woohoo! Success. Now. Yes, I know you won't let me take that way because I'm not trying to select that. I'm trying to select the floor, then the stairs, then the floor, then the floor, then the stairs. Oh, additionally, I want to take that out. And that. Now, Maven. Yeah. I have to put a timestamp on this video of when I actually get to the proper build. The build begins at this point in the game. And the video. Right, this is slightly not big at all. So hopefully I'm not going to get criticised for having a place that's too big. He says jokingly. That's his right as a man or woman to create a house as big as he likes or small for himself or herself. Stan, why do you keep on about women? The latest craze that I've seen on the build videos is to put wallpaper on the exterior of your buildings. I can't possibly understand why anyone would want to do that, but oh, for crying out loud. but it still won't let me connect to that. So does it let me do that and then that? Is it? There's no other version of it. Okay. I bet I can't turn it around because of the stairs. Yeah, I've sussed it. It won't let me at all, so I will have to have it just that way. It doesn't bother me one bit. It's not going to annoy me no end. At this point I'm kind of thinking that might be a better way of doing things. I'll make that the kitchen area, turn this into the living area. I don't know why it won't let me put that on there. This is being awkward. Now will it let me? Now. I think it's it doesn't let me attach it to roofs. Possibly. Oh well, you live and learn. I could have a flat wall, flat roof, but I don't like that. I don't know whether I prefer that or the pointed one. Put a half wall in front of you, then place it. Yeah, I did have a half wall, but it wouldn't let me. I've got a good idea. Based on what you've just said, silly. See, look, it won't let me place it. It won't. So it's the opposite way. Haha, haha, this away, haha, that away. all that rubbish. Tricked it completely, basically. So I don't know what. We have to do some conduit stuff, which what's it not doing it this way? It does it. Oh, because it does it the other way, but not. I don't know whether I want my. Yeah. I kind of want to keep it nice and. Yeah. That'll do, and then I can hide it away a bit. What? How about I build your house and you come clean for me? Thanks, no. Have enough with my own house and clean up after everyone here. Thank you very much. So I respectfully decline that offer. The step back test. See, is it massive? No. Is it weird looking? Yes. I honestly thought about putting a... Nice, I didn't even notice that anchor there. I like that. It's a nice addition, isn't it? I thought about building an extra room onto it, like a bathroom or something. A bathroom. I don't know. Raw wolf meat. What the hell am I doing eating raw wolf milk? Come on. Canned meat stew. Push it from the outside. Who said no atom store items? What are you on about? Atom store items. As an atom exclusive, you had to buy everything to get it. What? What are you on about? Nothing's an atom. There's nothing atom store related. What? I'm most confused. Yeah, I know what you were saying about push in through. You can't push it through the from the outside and have the conduit bits on the. Well, it won't let me anyway. You might be able to. The anchor. Yeah, no. That's part of the location. Just confused me no end. I was like, what? Pretty sure I've avoided the atom store so far. Yeah, I know what you're saying with that one. But you can't push it through from the outside. I don't think you can anyway. I'm not saying you can't actually. And I don't think it would want me to if I did. No. Because I think it needs a floor to rest on. And there's no floor for it. Oh, there's a floor for it. I can place it under the house. So I think that's the issue there. Needs a floor, so I mean I could put this on the floor, which would not look so scruffy, and then up to a connector like that or something, or I could have it connected to a switch, might be better, so I can turn the lights on and off if I want to, and then that connect your switch to there, and then you can turn it on and off at will. Put a stash box down, sit on top. Oh yeah, I could. I'm not doing all that. I've only got 20 minutes and I've got to go. Half hour. I'm gonna have to continue this later today for definite. So I want to get a little place to store my generator. But I'm thinking a hut. Yeah, let's. The workshop's budget is exceeded. I was like, what? Why? You let me place that? Do you remember that stupid, ridiculous structure that you built? Oh, you're going to pay for it now. There's me thinking I've only built a small, tiny little. No. Do I put it in the middle? Because no, I'll put it there like that. I don't know, everyone's a critic, aren't they? Just also the switch itself radiates electric, so you may not need the upper connector to get the lights working. Yeah, but I'd rather have it there for safety. Well, yeah. All right. We'll see. We'll see when it connects up. I'll connect the electricity and then we'll go from there. I guess. Do I want these big metal structures to protect my... like... really tough, powerful... And my generator is going to be well protected. Very well protected this time. No super mutants are going to run over from around the corner and start shooting everything. Solid walls. And also other players. Because I've known players that shoot generators, you know, during PvP incidents. Not that you'd ever catch me doing anything horrible like that. Honest. Unless I'm one of my raider characters and I'm feeling particularly mean-spirited. Oh no, sorry, I mean, you'll never catch me doing that. Lovely. Just what I wanted to do was jump about. There we go. Where am I on the map? That is a good question. I am here, drowning. Not far from Camp McClintock and a few other places. So there's a couple of places I can take over really easily. No, look, see, they do need that to work. I would to add more up there, more lights. So it's brighter. It's not very dark here, so you don't really get the effect of the lighthouse, do you? Sort of that sort of feel for it. I suppose it does. Could have bought a bloody explosive 50 cal today. 30,000, but I couldn't do it. 30,000 caps? Nah, not worth it. Helpful to step back once in a while, isn't it, and look at it. I saw something, I was like, aha. Aha. It's not going to let me, is it? I have 110 at the moment, but still I couldn't do it. What overall your characters, you have 110,000 caps. Alright, Cinny, showing off. I've got like tuppence, I've got two. I'm a pauper with this character. Jack is a poor man, and you're going, I have 20 billion caps. Thank you. When it's not your fault that Jack's a pauper, really, it's my fault for buying a ridiculously expensive coat the other day, and then all the other things we've done, but... now you... I was going to try and bring something out the front here. No. Okay. You don't like have an overhang type bit? It's not going to let me. Feed the people. Kind of changing my design now. Cinny the arms dealer. I used to buy and sell constantly, mainly many weapons. Cinny Rockefeller. Also, just to get mass bolts of lead to a friend in return for rare weapons. Cinny the arms dealer. Hey, you have both had a gun from me, so maybe. Lord of War. I don't know. Probably change a bit more of that. Fair cop. I bet the door is going to have to open inwards, isn't it? Yeah, doors. No? No, we can get it to open. Ah, that's okay. Can I plant crops here? That's the big question. And I want water purifiers. I assume you just woken up now as soon as I put them in. Yeah, look, told you. Seriously. Sign your own death warrant.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I want to die. Some kind of defence is in order then. Why won't it let me build them? Oh, science. Knowledge, I'm not worried. You are so close to levelling up. But we will not let you level up. We don't want to let you level up. Okay. I think that's fine, that shouldn't. Excuse me, coughing. Getting to be quite. I could have brought a two-shot explosive 90 reduced weight flamer for 100,000 cap. UK a few days back. I wasn't interested in it. Get to be quite mafioso now. We have arms dealer, chem suppliers, armour traders, and guns for hire. PvP. Yeah, I was watching Peaky Blinders earlier and thought, just do this in Nuclear Winter. Do this in, sorry, Fallout. Except we can't fix races. Not yet, anyway. Our adventures are not far off that TV show. Guns fire also. Yeah. Give it a chance. Fallout 76 casinos will be soon. Mark my words. See, somebody mentioned that. Blimmin', what's his name mentioned it. I was just like, no. But then again, if it can be exploited, which everything in 76 can be exploited. Just makes it nice and easy to put that in. I don't need loads of stuff in here, do I really? Oh, what's the time? Almost time for me to go. Just like, look. I don't need lots of stuff in here. Just enough. I just want it to be practical enough, but also look decent. A mix of the two. Anyway, our business is we deal in property. We'll create houses for you and stuff. Hope not. I'll have no cats left. You can't go then. I'll have no excuse to keep stopping. I'm amazed if one of the wasteland NPC's buildings isn't a betting shop. I hadn't even thought of that, but yeah. Come on, I'm so close to leveling up. 198. I'm practically on 198. I've just thought of something actually. Not. I was gonna. Oh, it's not sticking to it. It's not allowing me to build it. Oh, outside the build area. Okay. I was like, well, why is it not letting me build that? No. Oh, I've said no atom store stuff. Just realised this whole floor is atom store, isn't it? Whoops. So let's. And so's that. Although that was a freebie. So if you haven't picked that for free by now, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the old-fashioned technique of wasted land outside area. Yeah. Where's the fermenter? Crafting. So yeah, no atom store. I'm having to use the old technique of separating things up with objects. Which I think might have a better result in the end. Are you dissing my only flaw? Scorpion. I get away for free because it's bloody awful. The only Atom Shop item I own is the Nuka sign and that new tent. Well, there you go. This kind of build is for you then. You own the these though, don't you? The nuclear winter stuff, because you can get that through grinding nuclear winter, so it's in-game content, really. I've got to put a bed in somewhere. Oh my word, what bed? In here. Sleep here. The old-fashioned fridge. Let's put that in. One that doesn't charge us 700 atoms for its presence. Well, let's just see. Oh, I can access. Yeah, fermenter. I can access that there. Good, still use that. There's a few things I want from the store, but it's okay. To be honest, that floor is disgusting. Well, it belongs on a drafts board, possibly. Somebody was using it in one of their builds. Everyone's going, "Oh, it's really nice." I'm like, you have got that floor. They also gave away that shaggy carpet one at one point. But there you go. I think there's only one thing I want to put up here on the terrace. You can sit up here and you can craft your power armor. That's it. Right, I am going to have to go. I don't know where I'm going to put the bed at all. I've got no idea where I'm going to put the bed. I will think of something. Might just create a sort of bedded area, like cut the corner off or something. Although doesn't necessarily need to be I don't know. I don't know really. Bedroom. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there, but I'll return with this a bit later on. Oh, good afternoon, Morpheus. No doubt you're leaving soon now. I'm good. Don't worry, I'd rather use no floor than that floor, Scorpio. Yeah, I've got to go now because it's like 2:45 3, so I should be leaving now. I'll catch you all next time, and I'll probably be back later tonight anyway. So, bye bye. And I'll see. Actually, I would just want to see how it looks in the rain. Is it lit up? It's lit up, but I don't know whether I want lights on the outside as well. Probably not. I'm gonna probably have oil lamps at the bottom, so it's more, so as a contrast. But yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Bye.